Hello and welcome. Some more Stalker 2. So I was doing some back end fixing there, and forgot the stream had started. Right. Has that loaded the right one? Did it? No, it did not. It loaded my secondary off-stream save like a goddamn potato. You've been having a lovely time with us, except for the rat. I've only had one crash. There's been about 4 separate occasions where I thought the game was going to crash, but it held and it kept going. It was frozen for like a good 30-40 seconds, but then it came back and it was absolutely fine. It didn't crash. Other than that one time where it did crash. So I'm really sad to hear that. I haven't been. I've been particularly harsh on my critiques of the game, despite absolutely loving it. I do have to walk back 2 of them though. For one, the performance. Like right now, my performance is a little bit weird in here for some reason. But I do have to apologise on 2 accounts. One, the performance. It's not entirely a problem with the game. I messed up, and I haven't upgraded. I haven't updated my graphics driver in over a year. See, and when I did, I was able to immediately bump up everything like a full level without it being worse than what I had before. It still has its issues, right? That hasn't suddenly made the game perform well, but let's just say it helped. The other very big apology I have for the game is exactly what you're saying, Decoy. The 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 repair costs are very deliberately high. They were like that in the earlier Stalkers as well. You're supposed to regularly maintain your weapons to keep that cost down, right? So you go out, you do one loop, and you come back and you should immediately go to the guy who fixes your stuff and have them fixed. If you go out for multiple times, the amount of money it will cost to repair it will be more expensive than if you repair it the first time and then repair it the second time, if that makes sense. Now, I've been complaining about having not a lot of money, but I also have been holding some stuff. Now, off stream, I decided, I wonder how much stuff I've got. I wonder how much stuff it's worth. So I sold everything, and I have just short of 300,000 worth in materials. And just stuff. I can't, from here on out, I am not allowed to complain that I don't have money. I have money. It's sitting right here. I believe these medkits alone are like 40,000. The artifacts are about 100,000. All of my grenades are a big chunk of money as well. My ammo is absolutely where most of the money is. Each one of these is I think these sell for 3. So that's what, 3 grand. Yeah, about 3 grand for you. It's bad, but yeah, you're supposed to regularly maintain your stuff to keep the cost down. The pay for missions, however, is dreadful. It's absolutely dreadful, and it needs fixed. It needs to be better. It's just bad, and it very much affects the game. I'm actually going to go back over here. I just want to pick something up that I missed for one. But also, in fact, this is quite sorry. I have tried to bump up my my stuff in the hopes that it would fix it. Let's even put it to performance. Because for some reason in here it's just so bad. Do you? Oh, that wasn't supposed to be up there. That's maybe a bit of the problem. It's taking a wee bit of time to accept it as. Oh, sorry, still. We're back into normalcy. For some reason, the trader areas in general are always pretty rough. The lower the FPS, the more time you have to enjoy each frame. Exactly. This is after the driver updates. One shudders to imagine before. Oh crap! Yeah, it was pretty bad. Especially sometimes it would just like lock up in settlements and be incredibly stuttery. How the hell have I missed that? To be fair, after I fixed the Are you okay, game? Yeah, it's a slideshow, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna straight up just whack it down across the board. Medium, it worked before. I had hoped I could go up a little bit. Yeah, no, there we go, that's much better. There's one of those settings that I've tried to boost up. It does not like. Gonna reload. Because that was pretty terrible. Back down to medium. It still looks great. Even on medium it looks great. We're gonna see what it's like in the town now that I've bumped it back down to medium. Because yeah, I'm being a little bit hopeful trying to whack some of them up to epic. They were ones that I didn't think would affect the performance that badly, but clearly I am wrong. This is the settings I had it on before. Medium all round, basically. And are we still stuttering here? A little bit. So, I'd actually say I've maybe made it worse updating the driver. Maybe the driver didn't appreciate it. Give me a quick second. I'm going to check something else. No, memory's alright. I'm going to do this to maybe help the memory. But yeah, CPU is fine. Memory's basically fine. Weird. Streaming at the same time doesn't help. I've pretty much only been playing this streaming. It's had no real difference whatsoever. That group. Annoyingly, it is actively affecting my ability to shoot, which I don't like. I don't like that. That's bad. We like to shoot. We shooty real good. But yeah, actually, I'm really struggling to play it right now because of that. I had that at 120 before. That's the only other thing that's different from it right now. Oh. I mean, I'll whack you down. See if that helps. There is some things that straight up don't. In fact, I didn't have that in performance either. No, I think those are actively... Yeah, this is the setting I had it on before, and this... It's just genuinely made it worse. You know what? I take my apology back. Screw you, game. My apology about not updating my graphics card is retracted. Let's try ultra performance. Immediately that has helped. In fact, that's it. Back to pretty much what it was, and it definitely wasn't ultra performance before. Freaking hell, man. Goddamn Trojan update. Trying to kill my enjoyment of the game. You won't get me, game. Right, we're coming over here for a very specific reason. Let's have some munch. Num num. Right now, I have learned a little something about this anomaly. This rather cool anomaly with the poppies. How's it going? It's going well, Bellcat. It's going well. It's going well now. And the first thing we learnt about the poppy one is that there's an artifact in here. It does nothing. It does pretty much nothing. But I want it. I want it for my pile. Yoink. Oh. Let my stamina get a little bit low. And I think that's what this is based on. It's dependent on how much stamina you have, how close you are to the poppies and all that stuff. What was the apology to and what for? The apology was to the game. There was 2 apologies. One of them has recently been retracted. But the main apology I had for it was I've been complaining about money for most of the game. And I'm not entirely, you know, wrong, right? The rewards for doing missions are absolutely ass. You go and do a mission that costs you like 4 grand in repairs, and it's like, oh, here's 600 quid for that. It just feels like such a kick in the teeth. But I do have about, well, right now I have how much money? Not even 10,000. And in my stash, if I was to sell all of my gear, I would be a quarter of the way to being a millionaire. So I don't really have the right to complain about the lack of money when I'm a dirty, dirty holder. It's entirely my fault. Well, not entirely my fault. Like I said, the reward levels for missions still suck. But yeah. Now, I think it was Decoy that was talking about how expensive it is to fix a gun from full, and that like I said is very intentional. You're expected to regularly maintain your equipment. That's a very implied and mechanically thrust upon you opinion, at least. Is that you maintain everything when you get back to base, and you go back to base regularly. Anytime you're wandering through a place that can fix your stuff, you have them fix your stuff, because it is just cheaper. As you degrade more, it becomes more expensive. And then after a certain point, you're basically just not supposed to fix it. So occasionally in a couple of missions, you get given, for instance, this guy over here. If you sell the artifact that you get the mission to go get here, if you sell it, the guy gives you a gun, but it's only at 10% condition. Now that'll be the first AR, if you don't use a safe glitch at the beginning of the game, that you will get for quite some time. But if you want it, you have to spend a lot of money to fix it up. Otherwise, you wait till later in the game and you get it then. That's exactly the gun you're talking about. Yeah. It's basically, if you want to use the NATO AR early, you are expected to pay for the privilege, basically. And that is reasonable. There's another couple of guns that you get like that. But you're already limited in bullets. True, that is true. A lot of the stashes will give you 5.56, and that's almost entirely from stashes. This money that I have, these bullets I have. Otherwise, you're looking at the 7.62. Are you a 7. No, I think you're a NATO as well. The 5.45. Actually, not a 7. 7.62. That's a different one. Yeah, SVDM. Which you will get a bunch of because you're constantly picking these guns up. Same with buckshot. Bunch of sawn-offs that you'll get that will constantly have you replenishing that. I see. And the one I retracted was performance issues. I had put down some of the performance issues just being the fact that I hadn't quite updated my graphics card in about a year. Oh, actually, I don't need to go all the way around there. I can just go directly that way, because this is where I'm heading. And I think I'm going to do that. God, it's so dark. But yeah, there's like a list. I was considering doing like a list of pros and cons that I could like link to and pin for whenever people ask me about things, because I've been having a lot of people coming in and asking, hey, what do you think about the game? And rather than just parroting it every time, having a well-written, concise thing to just point them to and have them thing it, and then they can ask me questions from it in the stream. That seemed like a reasonable thing to do. So of course I didn't bother. I am, if nothing else, a lazy bugger. And not very good at concise, well-written information. Do we hear shots in the distance? pretty nice. Such a cool anomaly. You can see the vehicles contracting, the metal as it goes in and out. It's so cool. I love it. Just repeat yourself every 5 minutes. Nothing wrong with that. True. I do that anyway, so. There's a spot up there that they quite occasionally spawn on. But this place almost always has some people in it. My little AK and thing and the shotgun have been doing work. Yeah. That, despite me being much further in the game than probably you, I still rely on them. That's a unique one that I found. And this shotgun is one that I actually went back to. I got the upgraded version of the shotgun, but it was just so expensive to maintain that I ended up going back because the TOS is so cheap. You are an enemy. I know you're an enemy. I've seen you before. Except you'd apologise. I'll never apologise to you, Hilton. How dare you? What could I possibly have to apologise to you for? Other than years of relentless mockery. But that's just how we show love. If I can't see Diddley. What's the other one? Hang about in teams of one. I don't think he gets his gun out, so the one I picked up is the main one. Didn't I? Oh, I think I already dumped that there ages ago. You'll be sorry when the reading gloves come off. See, that's something that's supposed to be quite common. Oh, there we go, finally. The fights between people decoy. It's a special, well, not a special mechanic, but it's something specifically called A-Life, which is supposed to simulate stalkers and bandits and whatever, and just the zone in their kind of schedule and the life that they go about as they do stuff. But that is one of the things that's actually not really working right now, or at least not working anywhere near how they want or intend it to. Mostly because of the terrible spawns of the game. The spawns are within like 100 meters of you, and in previous Stalkers it would be like an offline online sort of thing, where within 100 meters it counted as online, and outside that it was offline. So stuff still happened offline. You would come across just the bodies of a previous fight, that happened and was simulated offline and whatever, which was really cool. It was one of the main things that I loved about Stalker. The earlier ones. There was an army base and photos just appeared behind me and started raining grenades on me. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. Which is again one of the negatives, which is a shame because it shouldn't be. It should be. It should be one of the big positives for the game, but it's very sad. Like, luckily they have said that they plan to fix a lot of the stuff, and they're gonna actually keep patching it and whatever, which is nice, because the earlier Stalkers, they didn't get patched very well. They got patched, but not. Like, by the end of it, there were still very much things that were an issue. Oh, I hear the voices. I suppose we can do some running. Right, looks like I was mistaken about a controller being in this area. I think it's just that corner of that encampment is just kinda funky. The real Bethesda energy, unfortunately. But yeah, I fully believe that they'll continue to patch and make it so that it's a little bit more worthy of its price. Because while I love it, I do think the current £50 asking price is a little bit too high. 35 maybe. Because, like, don't get me wrong, again, it looks really pretty. The game looks gorgeous when it's, running. That you may only get 2 FPS sometimes, but those 2 FPS are beautiful. And it's got all the architecture of the good game that it is at its core. It just very much needs that polishing and working on it. But yeah, my overall opinion to, like, anyone who's asked should I get it or whatever is absolutely in a few months. when it's patched and some of these main issues are gone, is going to be glorious. But until then, I genuinely think you should just wait. This is 2025. Maybe grab it then. I think that's one of the problems, Dicey. I think that they were just too scared to delay it again. Because it's been, 14 years that it's been announced and worked on, and it's had a brand new engine and whatever. So I think they were just genuinely scared of that. Oh, it's just rats. Uh-oh. Damn. Thought I was getting better at avoiding that. Look at the geysers! Oh, you little bastard. Uh-oh. You're not gonna get me to waste all my ammo, game. I ain't no fool. Tutorial normally just would not spawn. I crouched in that. Are you talking about up here? At the poison hole? Any more for any more? No. Because the poison hole, I had one spawn under the ground. I've actually had 2 spawn under the ground. Beside the bunker right at the start. Oh, That one. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Oh, there's something around. Also, apologies for slow breaking, seeing as it's only been like a half an hour since I started the stream, but I'll be right back. There we go. I'm back. Not the one beside the bunker, right at the start. Oh no, yeah. Right. I missed that one. You just reloaded and it popped in, yeah. Loading out and loading back in has been how I've solved like 90% of my bugs. Unfortunately, the one that I'm talking about, the one in the gas anomaly, it doesn't. Eventually, I got it off stream by just spamming pick up and walking in and out of that area, and I just grabbed like an invisible one, which was very frustrating because the whole area, when you do chemical anomalies, those are the worst ones to actually get hit by, because chemical stuff does damage to your gear a lot more than anything else. It corrodes all your gear, so those ones actively are the most punishing for your wallet. And I like my wallet. I like my money, and I don't like stuff taking stuff from my money. What do we have here? Oh, just some garbage. I'm assuming this isn't a... Can I just drop down so I don't need to bother with that? Have a wee munch. Another one of my big grouches is the damage system. And how it's based in the guns, not the caliber. And the tiers. So the basically automatic shotgun does more damage than this shotgun, despite them both using the same buckshot. It's just more penetration from the second one, because it's technically a higher tier. And it's a drastic difference, not like a little tiny bit of a difference. It's like massive. I think it's like 3 times as good, the penetration from the... I think it's called like the Crusher or something. Right, you look to be some sort of... anomalous region. What's happening to my FPS again? Come on, bastards. Really? It should be taking like one shot. One like feeling bloodsuckers behind me. Like I hear someone walking behind me 100%. It's creepy. Really? No anomaly? Let's see how it is, game. Am I in the right way? So I've got to go through that. And we'll go to that stash. What is this area considered? I think we're leaving Wild Island and right, we're going to wherever this is. Oh, something's nearby. Now, I don't have much in the way of radioactive protection, but whatever I do must be really pulling its weight. Because my radioactive level has not gone very high. Like, except from the areas that insta-kill you using it. Right, so some psychic anomaly bullcrap here. Along the old razors. Something in there to grab. Ow, I don't think I was close enough. Just a shell. Ow. Probably not worth it. That's where we were supposed to be looking at a railroad track or something around here. Oh, it's just on the other side. Pretentious. bets on what we have to kill heading in here. Oh, this is Zayton. First group we find here are banditos. Did you have anything nice on you? That's ammo. I'll get off with your lightning game. Oh, it's friendly stalkers. Hello. Good amigos. Oh, there we go. That's what I was expecting. Oh, hello. What do you mean it's just sitting there? Are you broken? Oh no, you're perfect. You're perfect condition. Are you kidding me? Is that... Is that an actual proper NATO, or is that just a unique AR-416? I think it's a unique AR-416. Yeah. Which is pretty cool. Looks to have both a silencer and a rail, not a rail, foregrip attached. But you know, can't grumble. The moment you open the eastern checkpoint, this is the first place I would be coming then. Jesus, that's such a good gun. Hello tryhard, welcome, been a while. And I'm good, thank you. How about yourself? What's up to rifles? Trying to shoot me? Oh, it's goddamn rats. Where are my friends? I don't want to have to deal with this myself, buddy. did not want to die. Right, I think I recognise where we are now, actually. I recognise this train station. Oh. What's the story of the game? What's the objective? We are currently trying to find and make work scanners which control these anomalies. Or can create these anomalies. Do shenanigans with the energy. The objective is just really to make a lot of money. That's my objective at least. We are, you know, failing horribly. That's not a lot of money. But I am also very much at fault for it. Proper place. Going for a horrible apocalyptic eastern zone. It's goddamn pretty. What do we get there? Hello, dog. Well, there's one, there's many. Well, they just not noticed me yet. Oh. No, that's going to be a bolt. Alley-oop. I made him drop his own grenade. Thank you, buddy. Just want to get the ammo from this. Yeah. W as well. Did you lose a couple of guys as well? Yeah, there's the gun I'm talking about. Oh, it's actually usable. Like if I switch you around, yeah, look at the penetration difference on that. It's ridiculous. This is fully upgraded, so a lot of the other stuff is skewed by that, but that's just silly. It's like twice as good in terms of penetration, and penetration is why the bloodsuckers are absolutely horrible to deal with, because they have where normal is 1.0, they have 4.0. Are we talking about money? We are talking about money here. Please don't freeze here, game. That's a very bad place for the game to hang up. There we go. We have another. Right. That was a really easy one to get. Right. Stash. So it looks like it's safe to leave this area. This is one of the easiest anomalies I think I've had to do. But I believe that's probably because there's like stashes for all this parkour and it's actually a little bit more dangerous. If I had to guess, if I could use my tingly game senses. Give me some meat. A good sausage. Supplies I in absolutely no way need. I can't like not take them. You know, I have realised that even though I updated the driver, I didn't reset my computer. So that would also be a little bit why it's having so much difficulty. So we might need to re-apologise to the game for its performance. Getting whiplash. Oh, protective coating. Feels like every time I do one of these stashes, I get another stash as a reward. Just dogs. Just dogs. Let's go run away from the dogs. What is going on with the freaking FPS? Now, which is this direction. We're probably far away from the dogs enough that they're going to despawn. Oh, I thought the game hung up there. It was just me walking into a log. Is this another anomaly? I sure hope so. Because these ones are really easy. Right, so it's left and up the hill. This whole area is very weird. It has the hint of familiarity, but stuff isn't quite where it feels like it should be, if that makes sense. Like, it's very clearly based on the Call of Pripyat map, which is the one that I am by far the most familiar with. But it's not quite right. But I have a badge!
У мене є дозвіл від полковника Коршунова.
Ми тепер сталкерів наймаємо. А, проходь. Командир.
Oh, is this an actual camp? Well, we have traders and happy stuff. Now, is this like the island that the other people had, where there was just bits where they just didn't bother clearing it? No, this all seems pretty decent. Oh, and we'll even get a...
Ну, показуй.
even have a man who does stuff. Jesus Christ. So what was that? We're talking about three grand there. Is there anything I can upgrade? Oh, actually. Are you just a... yeah, you are just a... yeah, it's the same as the... this is almost identical to the one that you get in the poppy field, except it has a sight on it, a silencer, and it's in good condition.
Голову бережи.
So in no way identical to the other one. Yeah, so that's just a unique named one. What do we have in here? Stuff to steal! I mean, acquire. Requisition. Yoink, yoink. Yoink. We'll look around, see if we can find a trader. If I was a trader, where would I be? Well, probably in here with one of these three question marks. Right. So it's level with where I am in this building. Right, and we can attack. Behind the door, but I can't get through the door. Can I come down from the roof? No. Maybe I get a key for it somewhere else. There's the bed so I can put stuff away. Well, actually, first we're going to come over here and we're going to...
Умен, а от що там у солдатському розумі коїться?
What do you have to trade, sir? You have a pistol suppressor, we already have a bunch of them, and just a collection of guns. So yeah. So we're gonna make $2,000, and that doesn't even cost cover the cost it was to fix our main gun to get here. But we do have a better AR that we can switch to. We're not gonna. It's going in the box. We can't afford that. I've got to imagine how much it would be to repair that. I don't even want to think about that. That genuinely terrifies me. Another thing about the stash is it's got absolutely dreadful management for the stuff that you put in. You can't actually look at it. Can't scroll very well. It's very annoying. Can't organise it at all. No, you can. It's garbage and not easy. I'm trying to scroll away from you. Right, so is he up or down? Guessing he's
Я
up.
б не радив подвоювати дозування. Препарати мають накопичувальний.
Hello, friends.
Виконуй.
Is there anything I can steal while you guys are talking? I mean, requisition.
Чекати від тебе допомоги. Ти тут уже 2 тижні, а моїм людям стає все гірше і гірше.
Yes.
Іноді пацієнту має стати трохи гірше, щоб можна було зрозуміти, що з ним. Ситуація цілком і повністю під моїм контролем.
Це мене і лякає. НДІ час обіцяв мені найкращого спеціаліста. І де він? Хто мені скаже, що відбувається з моїми людьми?
Ma'am.
Я. Але на це потрібен час. Потерпіть, капітане. У вашого лікаря є всі необхідні препарати, а мої прилади моніторять ситуацію. Ви дізнаєтеся першим.
Якщо я сам до того часу з глузду не з'їду.
Yeah, get out of here,
Досить уже
dog.
чекати. Вільно, докторе. Сталкер? Як тебе
They
пропустив?
will sound so surprised when they
Серед
see
ваших
me.
людей є щур.
Серед моїх? Брешеш.
Я перехопив повідомлення про підготовку диверсії на Ікарі. Частота стара, ще монолітівська. Як і КПК, з якого зрадник виходив на зв'язок.
Якщо КПК старий, то зможемо запеленгувати. Бля, буду це кривенко. Понаставив усюди своїх хреновин і думає, що ми його не викриємо. Давай так. Я пошлю своїх бійців погуляти навколо табору. Про всяк випадок. А ти позбудься антен. Вони повністю глушать будь-який пеленгатор.
Добре, домовились.
Тільки давай швидше. Хрень його знає, що ці антени взагалі роблять.
What are we thinking? Maybe it calls mutants? Wait, where are you? Like a moth to a flame? I think it might be. Right, we'll talk to the doc. So, 7 meters up.
Сталкер на Ікарі? Що ж, часи зараз дійсно нелегкі. Як ви себе почуваєте? Голова не болить? Може, паморочиться? Шкода, що немає потрібного обладнання, щоб щитати вашу псі-сигнатуру. З огляду на те, що тут відбувається, ніколи не завадить зняти контрольний зразок.
Яка ще псі-сигнатура?
Як би вам це, щоб навіть сталкер зрозумів? Назвемо це відбитком пальця вашого розуму. Це не дуже науково, але сенс той самий.
А що тут власне відбувається?
Всі впливи з невстановленого джерела і невстановленої сили. З невстановленими наслідками. Поки невстановленими. Я над цим працюю.
У мене є інформація, що серед варти є зрадник. Скоріше за все, він якось пов'язаний з монолітом. Допоможете його знайти?
З монолітом? Це неможливо. Я б точно таке помітив. Але якщо ви наполягаєте, перевірмо ще раз. Мені потрібні нові дані зі щитувальних антен, щоб знайти вашого зрадника. Звісно, Якщо він не уявний, тут подібне часто трапляється.
Як ці дані допоможуть зрозуміти, що тут відбувається?
Зрозумійте мене правильно. Я, звісно, можу пояснити, але навіщо воно вам? Якби ви хотіли вислуховувати докладні пояснення, то пішли б у вчені, а не в сталкер. Головне, принесіть мені дані, а я вже зроблю те, заради чого мене сюди прислали.
Я більше довіряю методам Сенкевича.
Он як? Хе. Ну тоді передавайте привіт, капітану. Тільки не забудьте його попередити. Якщо з моїм обладнанням щось станеться, він може забути про кар'єру у варті. Я про це подбаю.
So I'm actually not sure. Because it might not be him.
Перед капітаном вирішив вислушати. Перед капітаном?
And it's too late to switch sides, as it were. So get the golf club out, lads. We're going smashing. So this way out. Up, up.
О, ти правильно. Це голова від-
And surprisingly okay with that. That vault does just make me feel like we're phasing through whatever it is. Worth a try. Well, I probably shouldn't be wasting all my ammo. Ladder. See that tower? You can climb it. Let's give you a wee savey wave. Just in case.
Я це місце забив для себе. Дихайте тут легше. Тільки нікому, добре? Добре, добре. Тихіше. Нікому не скажу.
Telling anyone I don't want his spot to get stolen. Jump in there. Oh ho! What are you? So it's awards, eh? It's good. Better than everything. How is the upgrades for it? 5%. It's the same as my armor. I'd probably go wear resistance. Wear resistance. Wear resistance. Radioactive, radioactive. And just one additional container. So it seems like the upgrade of my current stuff. Fine. Oh, what are you? You've been unlocked. Adds a little bit of side protection there. For the crazies. Get a tinfoil for a tinfoil hat. I'm not scared of heights, but I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Just in case. Never be too sure. You know what? I don't think it's the FPS that's the issue right now for me. I think there's like some delay between me pressing stuff and it happening. Just TSR that was element. Let's try you. So that's a no. There was definitely one of the settings that was making it better for me. Really likes me. Really doesn't like me being off the bottom level. But anyway, I can just jump over this without having to actually go outside properly. Yes, there is. Must be one all the way over here, eh? Seems like a perfect spot to get ambushed. No, I can't loot. I want to loot 'em. Down and then Sweet. This is just a... Easy peasy, question mark? Gun has like no bullets right now. Okay, so it's good. Down here then, I guess. Right, bets on if there's a bunch of nasties attacking this camp now. Or there will be. I reckon yes. But, you know, maybe that's what we're just avoiding by destroying those sensors. Seem fine, nice and chilled and relaxed, so that's the case, it's not quite immediate. Captain. He's up. How far up? Another one. Hello. As you right?
А, бачив би ти пику Кривенка.
Вдалося щось дізнатися про монолітівський КПК.
Якби ж пеленгатор глушили, виявляють, я ще на самому початку послав Штерєва перевірити підземелля, які ми тут охороняємо. Так той доповів, що все чит.
Ой, не подобається мені це. Я Штерєва років з 10 знаю. Це людина кремінь. Якщо він що...
Maybe it's him. Where does that send me to? I really hope there's just a bunch of stuff that attacks this little camp. I think it would be a really cool, cool thing. Instead of them all just being immediately dead whenever you go to a place, it would be nice to actually fight with some other stalkers. Well, not stalkers, but I mean, what? I am desperate. I'm gonna see if straight up low is enough to help. It genuinely, it feels like my actions are that of someone who is walking through jelly. Oh god, it's still. pretty. Ugh. I'm going to save here. I'm going to restart the entire game to see if that also helps. Because it does very specifically say whenever you're messing with the settings that some of them don't take effect until you've restarted. I really regret updating my driver. That's all I'm going to say. Because before I updated my driver, I did not have anywhere near the issues that I'm having right now playing. Like when it was actually in a gunfight outside a town, it felt smooth, it felt nice. Now it feels like I can't hit anything. Oh, unfortunately we also have to wait 4 years for the compiling of shaders. What's my predictions? I really hope we get a nice fight here at the camp. Although it's a trade place, I can't imagine there being an actual fight here. Now, I also don't think the scientist man who I just broke all his stuff is at fault for the being the rat. I would have preferred to have actually went and got the readings for him, but weirdly it locked me out of the option to help him after I said that I was going to help the other guy, which is not something the game has like done up until now. Normally you can say, hey, I'm going to help you, and then you can betray them at any time. And I should have been able to betray the colonel there, but it didn't let me. Made me stick to the consequences of my actions, which that's just silly. It's not why I play video games. And yes, this is how long I have to wait every time I launch the game for the shaders. It's absolutely brutal. Not even the game loaded yet. Right, so it can both install and remove upgrades. Alright. It's about the same, honestly. Oh wow, this feels immediately smoother. That's good. Despite it being on potato settings. Then you'll be playing Vicky Free. It's a shame, because I enjoy Vicky Free, but what I don't enjoy in Vicky Free is most of Vicky Free. Right. So it looks like Mr. Badman is a bad man. I am red. God, not the crying babies.
Тебе буде змусено.
Save myself some monies. More. Are you real? Might just be my conscience. Hello, young. Haven't spoken in a while. Bad to mean slow and sluggish. This is lions. Guessing the other way back in was blocked. Like the way I came down to that area, the bad guy had locked it behind me, that's why I had to come out that way, maybe? I didn't try to go back up the other way, but I would assume. Let's have some sausage. Some super heavy sausage. The people at the gates alive. There is. This one for us. Weird. Why are you now in here? Hello?
Ну, що там за хрінь була під землею?
Якийсь дивний прилад. Фонив сильніше, ніж в аномалії. Відпустило тільки коли я розбив його. Ось усе, що від нього лишилося.
Значить, ось чому моїм бійцям мізки плавало. Штерів, сволота! Я ж тебе закопаю!
Шдєров.
Можна його відстежити? Я б з ним теж потеревенив.
Нікуди він не втече, падла. Я ці болота осушу, перерию та переверну кожен камінь. Він мені, сука, на всі питання відповість. Хто, навіщо і чий наказ. Стільки хлопців через нього невелико списувати. Або ще гірше. Полянський, заводь свою шарманку. Швидко!
Слухаюсь.
Увага всім патрулям! Ваше завдання – негайно затримати лейтенанта Штерєва. Жодних переговорів. В разі опору відкривати вогонь на ураження.
I will find out why he did
Даю
this.
дозвіл
Also, if you
запустити
see him,
вогонь.
shoot him.
Браво, на вас вент-вихід. Будьте максимально обережні. Лейтенант може використовувати зброю та технології моноліту. Сталкере, надіслав тобі координати патрулів. Підстрахуй їх. І зайди до нашого медика. Хай тобі НДІшних пігул.
Oh, you get some malaria in the swamp. Oh. Free. You had me at free pills. You don't need to. You don't need to tell me twice. Is it up or down the med? Oh no, it's not in this building, it's in the other one over there, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, and there's a guy with a side mission. Let's put you away. Oh, there's also a mask. Maybe another time. Is that a PD I just seen? No, just going crazy. I'm assuming the guy up here is the one with the side mission.
Що на... Не знаю, що нового. Тут кожен день от...
Or not? Did I upgrade everything here? Yeah, we can't double you up. Incompatible. I
Голову
guess it
бережи.
did.
І запрацювало. Ха! Це не полагодити, викидай. Що...
Yeah,
Голову
it's in there,
бережи.
yes.
Це не
Mission from
полагодити,
him, but
викидай.
it's not letting
У
me.
мене все полагодиться.
Maybe if I do that?
Що...
Yeah, there we go.
Є для
Знайдеться. Тут то в техніки, то в людей клепки зриває. З дротами я знаю, що робити. А розумники з індічазу лише пігулки можуть запропонувати. Ні, дякую. Але знаю, що їх можна дістати в депо. Принесеш, я і тобі костюми.
гаразд.
Іди в депо. Там вхід на електрозамку. Але зайдеш без
О.
проблем. Якщо мої прилади, шукай шустро запчастин.
Oh, size.
Кляті болота.
Yeah, yeah.
Треба щось робити.
Сержант! Ей, сержант! Скажи капітану, нехай мені
На Ікар їхав, думав, це ж відпустка. Глушина, маленький гарнізон. А тут у лазареті жодного вільного ліжка. Щодня нове достає.
Textures are having a hell of a time in the
Нормально не
background
спав уже.
there.
Так що зараз
Give me the pills.
краще тримай. Приймай. Слухай, Сталк, у мене тут 3 пацієнти втекли. І боюся, ліки їм уже навряд.
І
Як знайдеш бійців, стріляй по ногах. А я комісую їх як.
де шукати втікачів? Є
А я, бля, звідки знаю? Якби знав, то сам би знайшов. А так у мене тільки їхні речі. Або вільних і сухого груза спитай. Раптом І ще дещо. Дякую.
Сержант! Ей, сержант! Скажи капітану, нехай мені заміну шукає.
Гаразд, я передам.
Сталкере! Сталкере! Не вірь тут нікому. Вони не справжні.
Oh, crazy.
Капітан Зенкевич насправді он лежить. 3-ю добу не рухається. А Боталова вони в болоті втопили. Щоб ніхто їм не завадив чужі місця зайняти.
Oh, can't get in there. What is that? There we go. Ponders. Oh, was that for the science suit? That's a good spot for it to be. That's a easy one to get to. Alpha team, Bravo team. I head there so I can hit there. See Minecraft villager in that little room? Is that what I was hearing?
Дозвольте розрядити алкосферу. Один
Am I able to go all the way around that way? I am. Oh, but there's an actual proper exit I can take this side. How long have you played the game so far? I can check that right now. I have got 51 hours, it says. I just froze my game. Tabbing out there. I think that's gonna be our second crash, then I'm gonna I haven't crashed, but I also can't do anything. Sure, that won't be the reason you'll be crashing and having to replay a long part. No, the autosave is very good. Luckily. Although I can't even shut the game down. How have I enjoyed it? I've thoroughly enjoyed it. There's a lot of issues as we're seeing here. But yeah, I might actually have to shut down my stream, my computer to actually get out of this. I can't even move my task manager over to thing it. See if I can. No. Right, well, I'll be back in a moment then, I suppose.